Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome to Return of the Obra Dinn. Now I know I'm a bit late to get on board with this game. I've never played it before, and as far as I'm aware, I think it came out in like 2018, so I'm only like half a decade late. It's apparently from the same developer as Papers, Please. Papers, Please, of course, being another game that we played on the channel a little while back. I was impressed with that game, and I've heard very good things about this game over the course of the last several years. I haven't really been spoiled on it yet, so I figured, hey, might as well play it before that happens, so let's get into this. I'm quite curious to see what we're in for. Okay, we'll begin on profile number 1, obviously. Lost at Sea, 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn. Built in 1796, London, 800 tons, 18 feet draw. Captain R. Witterell. Crew, 51 men. Last voyage to Orient. Cape Rendezvous unmet. Contact East India Company in London office for inquiries or testimony. The Honourable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London Office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Falmouth, England, 1807.
Company man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn. Not many eager for that job.
It's a living.
Seems a bit late if you ask.
I already went over this.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Well. I have to say, immediately right off the bat, the visual style is at the very least distinctive. Alright, what's in the box? Oh, nope, I'm climbing up the ladder. Alright, aboard we go. Well. Hello, the Obra Dinn. I wonder if anyone's here. Oh, we got a crank handle thing. Oh well, doesn't seem to be functioning. Oh, what have we here? Ooh, it looks like things didn't go terribly well for them. Yep, he's dead, alright. Alright, so we're down to 50 men that might be on board the ship, it would seem. Okay. Were we supposed to do something with that, like, box or something in the,
Oi!
What?
It's too heavy!
Okay, jeez. Sorry, I didn't realize you were such a weakling. When you applied for this job, did you not see the stipulation that you had to be able to lift at least 50 pounds?
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
Okay. Well. We got a book. Books are generally pretty heavy. Okay, D. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalogue of adventure and tragedy. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the compilation of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. Okay. So I guess we'll go to the journey. Oh, the Atlantic leg of the Far East route. Deck plans for the Obra Dinn. Got a completed crew passenger manifest. Okay. Interesting. That's a lot of people. Alright. Oh, fates. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. Not sure how we're going to do that as of yet. So hold on. If we go back to the previous thing. So we got the leg. So we can see, I guess, where... So this would be the route the ship took. Guess it... okay, yeah, got around down here. And then, I guess, maybe it did or didn't get around the Cape of Good Hope. Got the plans. Okay, sketches of life on board the Obra Dinn. Interesting. Lots of people, it would seem. Alright, 1. Loose cargo. I can't help but notice that the book is entirely blank, almost. That doesn't seem terribly useful. Like, how do I get out of this book? Honestly, how do I get out? Escape? Nope. What if I just flip through all the pages? This is a lot of pages. Oh, tab opens and closes the book. Okay, and then we got a pocket watch. Memento Mortem. Remember death. Well, thank you, sir, for all of your non-help. I've got a ship to board now, though. Alright. Now, one thing I am aware about of this game is I'm aware that it's some sort of, like, puzzle game. Which I'm always a bit nervous to play puzzle games on the channel just because, you know. And I generally consider myself to be a fairly intelligent member of society. However, playing a puzzle game poorly can kind of put a damper on that reputation. So, hopefully I do well. Well done.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells! You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Oh. Well, this man's dead. Is this a failed mutiny attempt, it would seem? Hello, Captain. How are you? You won't let me in your quarters? That's fair, that's fair. Everyone deserves some privacy, I suppose. So, I remember it was something that we need to figure out people's fates. So I guess this guy is one of the fates to figure out. Okay, so back to the table of contents, presumably. Okay, so probably the journey. Or okay. Look at the crew. Okay, so we know this is the captain. Well, the captain is the one firing the gun, presumably, not the one who's dead. So I guess first thing is to figure... Well, okay, hold on a second. Get me out of here. Because, okay, so obviously we know this guy gets shot. I don't have currently a way to link the name to the face, as far as I'm aware. So we don't know who this guy is. We would be able to link this guy, name to face, so maybe we should do that, because he's the captain. Oh, what? Hey. I guess I stayed too long in the memory. Hopefully I can look into it again. The end? Oh. Gotcha. Okay, I see how this works now. Who is this? How did they die? Okay, I like this. Oh, and then I guess it'll fill in like chronological order. So number 10, so the end. Who is this? How did they die? This unknown soul, well, I mean, he was clearly shot by a gun. By the captain, Robert Witterell. I don't know who he is. This person's face appears blurred throughout the book. This blurring indicates that you don't have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so I guess that's all we can do with that, so we know that. This just shows us where the corpse was found. Okay, nice. This would be... Alright, this is just the dialogue. Captain, open the door. Kick it in. Lest we break it down and take more of those shells. You bastards may take exactly what I give you. So I don't think it's... I think it's a very reasonable assumption that the captain is the guy firing the gun in that memory. It's not necessarily beyond a reasonable doubt, but, I mean, this isn't the court system. We're just, like, figuring it out. Okay. Okay, and then this is kind of showing us a summary of, like, these were the people involved, and we know that so this is the guy that shot Witterell. Okay. Wait, hold on a second. What did that just say? Oh, shotgun. R. Witterell. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I think we've filled that out about it as best we could. I don't think there's much else to be gleaned from this, specifically, so I guess we'll go out the door. Okay, I think I'm getting a handle on this. And I guess we just need to kind of figure out how all these people died. Hello, hello. Let us determine your fates now.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie.
Hopefully, it'd be difficult to find the corpse in that case. Okay, so I guess first question is this... Okay, I was gonna say, is this a death? Yes, this is a death. This guy is getting slashed across the throat. Who is this guy? No idea. Is this the captain again? Have we seen this man before? Let me take a look. This might be the captain, again, murdering a guy. I'd need to kind of cross-reference, probably with the previous memory, to be 100% confident in that assessment. This guy, though, he's clearly going... He's dead via getting slashed across the throat. That's pretty obvious. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, hello, hello. Who are you? Are you... Huh. Okay, I'm not sure if that guy's of immediate relevance. Right, so inside the captain's quarters. So this man... I don't have information. He was clearly knifed. Yeah, I think knifed is the operative term here. I'm inclined to say the captain. I want to cross-reference with the previous one first. Just so I can, like, know for sure. And who the heck are you? Like, you seem relevant. Are you mentioned in our, two others were present? Okay, so yes, this is the captain again, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I think in that case, I am willing to say it was by the captain. And captain's racking up quite the body count here. Now, as for the other person present, so it would be this guy is the other person. What? I'm just curious who this man is, but he doesn't seem entirely relevant yet. I hope I'm doing this right. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a continuation of the previous memory. Okay, so these two were planning a mutiny. He gets shot by the captain as soon as the captain opens the door. Other guy runs into the room, gets into like a, well, I was going to say fist fight, but they're both clearly armed. Gets into a melee confrontation with the captain and gets slashed across the throat. Okay, I think we've put together a pretty compelling answer to what's going on here. Oh, another body. Okay, who might... I bet this is going to be that guy with the knife from the last memory. Or the captain. Maybe that guy with the knife got the jump on the captain. I think I could see that being the case as well. Yeah, I think that's a knife guy from the last memory. Okay, so that's a... Is that just like a stick? Like a pole arm of some nature? Just like a big pole? Okay, so that's that guy dead. Okay. So yeah, I think it's pretty obvious what happened here. Captain again kills someone. And Captain is just going on an absolute spree. Yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on this. This person's sleeping. Oh, I can zoom? Hello. What is this? Why does this... Oh, hi. Oh, curious. Wait, can I do that to, like, other people? Okay, so this man, he was... Let's see, struck by hooves, a tail, or wing? No. Strangled, spiked, speared? I'm not trying to describe that as speared. Knifed, illness, froze, fell, exploded, expired, electrocuted, eaten? I'd say clubbed, I guess. He was clubbed by Robert Whittrell. And of course... Yep, Captain's present again. Okay, I think that's reasonable. I see. So that helps me to... No. Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. Gotcha. Okay, thanks. So... Where are you with Captain Whittrell? He was... Which guy was he? This guy? Okay. We clearly can identify this man. This person's face is no longer blurred, which means that they can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book... Maps, crew, manifest, and artist sketches, pages 2 through 4, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. So we know for certain this man is the captain. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. So this is clearly Robert Whittrell, the captain. He's been in 3 memories. He's been the assailant in all of them. We know who this man is. I don't think there's anyone else who's unblurred as of yet. So I think we're good on having only identified the captain. But there we go. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good work so far. Where's the door? Over here? What if the door's always in the same place? Okay. So that seems to cover that general incident. We'll call that the mutiny incident. Oh, never mind. Is this going to be that woman that was sleeping?
Abigail.
Okay, this is clearly Abigail.
Brother. My friend. I shot him.
Okay, that's really good information. So Abigail's brother was the man who was shot.
With you. Soon, my love.
Is this suicide? Sounds it.
Please forgive me. For everything.
Okay, so this is going to be the captain again, I think. Probably. We can zoom in to know for sure. Yep, Captain Wittrell. Okay, so he is... This is suicide, obviously, after everything that happened. Abigail is this woman here. We could probably identify her right here and now, honestly. Yeah, Abigail, you're the one, right? Abigail, how many Abigail? Please tell me there's only one Abigail. I guess Robert. Okay, how did I not find an Abigail? Let's try this again. Maybe I just missed her. Abigail, there we go. Abigail Hoskett Wittrell. Okay. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's annoying. Because she's Abigail Hoskett Wittrell. Wittrell is presumably because she's the captain's wife. So we can't use that as... We can't use... Just find the same last name to figure out who her brother was. However, we'll notice we got a middle name here. It's fairly common, I think, for, especially this time period, for a woman to, upon getting married, her maiden name, she'll often move that and make that her new middle name. So, if we make that assumption, we can assume that her brother would have had the last name Hoskett. But for right now, we're identifying Abigail. There we go. So let's back out of this. Let's get... So Hoskett would have been the man that was shot, specifically. You. Yeah, I'm ready to identify you. This is William Hoskett, presumably. We'll see if there are other Hosketts that could potentially be someone else. If this is the only Hoskett, though, I think we can be pretty certain. Okay. William Hoskett, clearly. The first mate. This may or may not be correct. I'm pretty sure it's correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correct to identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Okay. So we should actually be pretty close on that front, because we're about to identify we're about to figure out the captain's fate here. Alright, Captain Robert Wittrell. He, committed suicide by gun. He shot himself. I think that's all we need to know about that. Okay, so then, basically we can start getting confirmation either if we learn the identities of one of these 2 men, which actually, let's take a look and see if their faces are blurred still. I might assume that they probably are. Okay, yeah, he's definitely... Okay, and you... Okay, yeah, you're both... Oh, let's stay back at the end. Because we're starting at the end, apparently. Okay. So, hopefully one more memory. If either we can get information to identify one of the other two assailants, or we find out about Abigail's death, then we could potentially start getting some confirmation of our theories. What does that mean? Okay, well. Okay. Well, I guess let's see. Oh, Abigail. Martin. Who's Martin? Okay, they are married. Ooh. Oh. She wasn't sleeping. She was dead. Okay, so Martin is going to be one of these two guys, probably, unless there are other. This guy might be There's a lot of people who could theoretically be Martin. I'm gonna assume this guy's probably our best bet at being Martin. Okay, you're probably Martin, because you're closest. You're the Martin Pro, the third mate. We'll see if there are any other Martins. Doesn't seem like it's the case. Okay, yeah. So you're probably almost certainly Martin, the third mate, because you're closest. And yeah, Abigail, I'm sorry. So you just... Is this a Kraken? Oh. Sheesh. Okay, so we got a lot of other people around. I don't think we can... Is that the guy that's from that, this guy from that same, tried to kill the captain. Yeah, okay, interesting. Who's this? Oh, I guess we'll find out more about him at some point. So Abigail was crushed by something, it seems. I think that would be the most apt description. This is the Doom, chapter 7. Okay. Between the Azores and the Canary Islands. Okay, you were... I think crushed makes the most sense. I guess among those, I'd say you were... I crushed by a beast, I think, probably makes the most sense. Is that or the rigging, technically? I don't know. We'll go with the beast, because, I mean, it was a noodle for Kraken attack. Well done, 3 fates are correct. Alright, Abigail was crushed by a terrible beast. William was shot by a gun, or by the captain. Captain Robert shot himself. There we go. We did it. Partially. Now, among this... Look, I guess I gotta presume the dead guy over here, we're gonna get some more details about him in a different memory. Yeah, that's definitely crushed by a terrible beast. I mean, yeah. Sheesh. What? Action? What? What's the... Huh? Oh, I could go into a memory in a memory. Interesting. Okay. Or this is showing me how to get there. Okay. Probably. Oh yeah, because obviously the bodies were getting like moved around and stuff. Okay, so not only I'm gonna I guess a lot of the other bodies are not just gonna be laying around on the boat. I'm gonna have to find them in other memories. That's an interesting wrinkle. This just doesn't sound pleasant. Oh. Ripped in half? There's loads of other people around. We've got... Are you dead? We're just dying. Looks like we got a fair amount of corpses here. But, I mean, for this guy, I don't think we've got enough to put a name to this face. Oh, never mind, we do? Huh. How do we... Okay. I mean, unless you're Martin. Hold on, where is Abigail? Because if this happens right before Abigail gets killed, is she around here somewhere? Who else was here? Was Abigail here? She wasn't. Okay, so she didn't witness this death. So that kind of takes out the possibility of her in the previous memory screaming, "Martin!" in response to him dying specifically. I have no idea who this is. I mean, clearly he was torn apart by... Well, by the Kraken. By a beast. There we go. By a terrible beast. Allegedly, we have enough info to get his name, but I don't know where... I'm not seeing that. Let me look at this again. I mean... He's very distinctive. He's got, like, tattoos and stuff. Like, we'll be able to spot him in other memories, probably. But allegedly, right now, we should be able to find a name, and I don't have one. That being said, we do have, I believe, this is a corpse. Are you a corpse? You're a corpse. Alright. Is this the man who's dead? Who's dying here? Is he in... Oh. Like, so he just straight up got blown up. Yikes. Was that... This is our tattoo guy. Right? Huh. So a lot of these guys appeared in the other battle scenes. Huh. So I don't think we have much to go off here other than just this guy exploded. Alright, this guy, he exploded. Yeah. I think that's all we got here. Okay, get me out of this memory. Where's the door? Oh, there it is. I might would have revisited the Abigail memory just to confirm if she was talking. It bothers me that allegedly we're supposed to know the tattoo guy's name, and yet we don't. I don't see where we would have pieced that information together from. Let's go below deck. See if we find anything of note down there. Oh. Okay, you got crushed by something. Oh, that's not a fun way to go. Okay, so this is the beginning of the Kraken attack. Okay, so this is the guy who, like, got killed. You... Are you the guy that we said was Martin? It still makes sense. I mean, you were like... You were just giving that guy some orders. Yeah. Which is a very third mate sort of thing to do. So I stand by this guy being Martin. Can we... Is tattoo guy anywhere around? As for this guy's identity... Now, one other kind of consideration to make is some of these guys we might be able to identify just based off of profession, right? So if we take a look at our list of... So if we look at... Well, okay, this is a bad example, but if we look here... Okay. Give me my contents or whatever. Show me the crew. So if we look at some of these, right, we have their position, right? So, like, for example, Henry Evans is the only surgeon. Never mind, we've got a surgeon's mate, too. But imagine, for example, if we figured out James Wallace's fate, and we knew who he was. And then later on, we see someone else performing surgery in one of the memories. That could, in and of itself, be enough evidence to say, well, we already know who the surgeon's mate was. And we know that this guy doing surgery wasn't the surgeon's mate. Therefore, he must have been the only other guy on the ship who was capable of doing surgery, the surgeon, right? It's like, if we only have a gunner and a gunner's mate, it's likely... I'm not sure if gunner is specifically the guy who does the cannons, but if we, on a ship... Okay, and then we got a lot of passengers, some first... I don't know what a midshipman or a topman is, honestly. I guess seaman is probably just generic, like, I'm part of the crew. And then, of course, there's different ethnicities, right? So if there's one Persian guy and we find a thing about Persia, then that could help, potentially. Anyways... But if this guy was handling the cannons, that actually probably makes it very likely he's either the gunner or the gunner's mates. That seems like a decent thing. Okay, well, anyways, back to the game. On the gun deck. Yeah. And it's very likely he's either the gunner or the gunner's mate. I mean, he was crushed, I guess. Crushed by a cannon. Yeah. 4 others were present. Okay. So allegedly we can't figure out who he is yet, which makes sense because for right now our only guess is he was probably either the gunner or gunner's mate. So that's still 2 possibilities. Oh, someone else is dead here? I didn't notice that. Where? Oh. Hello, hello. Are you our other gunner, perhaps? Interesting. Then yeah. So we're gonna need to be watching out more for not just like names and stuff, but also for jobs, ethnicities, that sort of stuff. Relations. Okay, hello. Oh. Alright, so this is probably another... Is this just straight up an explosion, or is this getting shot by a cannon? I think this is technically getting shot by a cannon. Do we have any idea who you are? No. Yeah, so this is either explosion or shot by cannon. I'm inclined to say shot by cannon. If we've got the option. This guy could be our other gunner, or he could just be a guy down here. It's tough to say for sure. Is this another guy? Oh, we have 2 deaths here. Okay, so this is the guy who was shot by a cannon. Shot by a cannon. By, I guess, a beast, technically? I think. And then you were crushed by... It was either a cannon or a cargo. I'll go with the cannon for now, and then we'll potentially revise after I take another look. Yeah, that's a cannon. It is the beast. Is that a tentacle? Yeah, okay, so you were shot by a beast. I mean, it's technically plausible that one could say you were shot by this guy. But I think that... I don't know. I'm looking at this and I'm saying I think the beast was responsible. Maybe that puts me in the minority opinion here. I don't know. Now, curiously, isn't this the guy we already like had a death for? Just on that previous page? Okay. Alright, we might need to revisit the previous memory, because I think I might have put the wrong guy up for death. So this is the guy we had dying last time. Is this the other guy that we had dying last time? Show me who you are. Okay, so we need to go back to the previous memory and see this guy actually die, because we didn't. I attributed this guy's death to him, which we don't want to do, obviously.